How do you know left and right?
Oh, sorry, that was just me opening my drink.
Left.
Hello.
That, yeah.
Hello.
We haven't started yet, by the way, so if you just keep your banter down to a minimum. What's it called? The DVS
Locker room.
basement? Nah. DVS locker room.
Nah.
DVS drama room.
DVS back room.
No, it needs to be given me a D.
The podcast that has no name.
That's what we're calling it.
Hello and welcome to the first ever DVS, hasn't got a name yet, podcast. My name's Jake Britton. I'm joined today, well, as always, we'll be joined by, to my right,
David Davis, the CTO of DVS.
Go on, go over to you, mate.
Am I not going to get a left or a right? No. Okay. I'm Gavin, the commercial director. Yeah.
We don't really know what we're doing here today.
Yep.
I've spent a bit of money on this.
Okay.
So this needs to be a success.
Yep.
Yeah.
Non-scripted.
Okay.
No sales pitch.
How much did we pay for this?
Yeah, does Tim know about this?
Tim doesn't know. Let's not tell Tim.
Okay.
It looks rather expensive, doesn't it, guys?
Anyone
very
listening,
expensive.
anyone watching as well, don't tell Tim.
I'm concerned that you've got a mixing desk there.
guys. Cost £1,000.
So-
Round of applause there. How's that not worth a grand then?
I love it, just for that.
So that's the intro's done. What we want to talk about next is This Week at DVS. Do you know what? I'm gonna go through the running order just to keep people hooked.
Okay.
And
Go on
possibly
then.
you as well, because I know you wouldn't have read it.
I didn't.
So we've done the intros. Tick. That's done. We've got 5 minutes on the board. This Week at DVS. Oh, it's exciting. Just 1 minute sales pitch. So it's a bit like...
Dave's sex life.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Well, it's not as long as a minute.
Yeah, hang on. What?
Just in
Going
case
twice
Sean's
there.
listening, that's not going to happen.
So just a minute, I'll explain what that is when we get to it. We've then got customer calls. Ooh, it's the
Okay.
first episode. So
That's-
how have we got voice notes?
Do people actually ring in? Is this a proper ringing call?
They're not going to
show?
ring in. I've got
Oh,
some voice notes
I'm
from
devastated.
customers.
Oh, okay.
So, you know.
So it is actual customers.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
not fake ones that you paid for, like last time.
No. This is a proper produced show.
Okay.
Then tech updates. That's over to you. Lots
Yeah.
of. Lots of.
Not me.
Wrong button, hang on. Lots of that.
All right.
Is that
Can,
good
can we
tech
have the first one again? Yeah, that one. That'll
That
do,
was
yeah.
a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. Then we want to talk about events because it's a hot topic going on at the moment. And then I haven't told you about this. We've got Gavin's totally fact up. So
All right,
that's
yeah.
your fact of the show.
So Gavin has totally fact up. Yeah.
Yeah, or Gavin is totally fact up.
Oh, Gavin
like
is
that.
totally
I
fact
thought
up.
about
really
the name
like
of the
that.
segment first before it actually was.
Let me guess. Is that me telling you about
A fun fact?
A fact that I know.
A fact, yeah.
Okay.
And then we've got outro.
I am full of useless shit, so that'll go down very
Exactly.
For
There's
all the
so many
listeners
of them.
out there, Gavin is the most useful source of information when you're out drinking.
Yeah, and only when you're out drinking.
well. Okay,
Yeah.
so this week at DVS.
This
what?
week at DVS, reel installers in Australia.
What? So come on, what's this?
So in sunny Australia, we are getting a lot of people using the hashtag reel installers.
Not just Australia, Jake.
Big hit in India, big hit in America.
Why wouldn't we be?
Big hit with other distributors.
Well, I've got that as another subject.
Okay,
When do we jump
interesting.
into that? So obviously that's...
What you're trying to say, Dave? I don't know what you mean.
This feels like a... Why do we keep... This feels like it's pre-planned. Go on, Dave. What were you alluding
Well,
to
like,
there, mate?
just curious to the fact why other people would use that hashtag as their own to promote
Hashtag
another.
real something.
Real lots of
Anyway.
things.
Listen, so anyway, so down under,
Our initial thoughts would be like, ooh, well, Gavin, you said,
send them an email, yeah.
tell them to stop using it.
Not send them a goodie bag
Or
like normal.
Use
Well-
it as much as you want, guys. Crack on. That's from
well,
Jake.
wait a minute. Surely they've got to pay us something for that. There's royalties.
Their installs were good enough. So this is the way you get onto the reel installers.
Ah, right,
portal
wait a minute,
is-
wait a minute. So these are installers using that hashtag.
Yeah.
This is not Right, now
Oh, whoa.
because that's what normally when somebody uses
Are
that.
you serious? You didn't
I
know
always
that?
thought it was a distributor.
No. We'd come down
So
pretty
these
hard.
are installers. Absolutely, let them crack on. No problem at all. The only problem would be with that is that they cannot be on our UK map.
That
But
is true.
I do think that nobody from Australia would want to do a site visit to the UK to fit free cams on a cottage.
But we can.
True.
We can list people abroad. So there's nothing stopping us from taking this worldwide. I say Adam.
Mr. Worldwide.
Should we have a vote?
Adam?
Add them to the reel installers portal.
Adam.
Yeah, I mean-
Who's Adam?
Dave, just put your hand up. There you
Okay.
go. Right,
There
round
you
of
go.
applause.
Done.
Well done, Australia. You're on the map.
And that is how decisions are made here at DVS.
Right, so if anyone's got anything else to talk about this week, we can move on. Or this month.
I went to see James Bond.
Yeah, hang on.
How did that
rewind.
happen?
Let's rewind.
Sorry.
So for the listeners and the viewers out here, The plan was that all three of us were going to go and watch James Bond tonight, being Tuesday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm all excited. I've got my James Bond hat on, and monocle, and cane or whatever he's got.
Underpants.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So have you both seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are we doing tonight instead?
I think we might just go out instead.
Yeah, I think so. Sorry.
All right, I'll wait for someone to burn it onto a copy DVD for me. I'm not endorsing that. It never happened. I wouldn't do that to James Bond.
I watched it on Saturday with my wife and my children. I woke up Saturday still a little bit intoxicated from the night before. So I said we're going to have to go bowling, go to Nando's, which is obviously your favourite restaurant.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Have a few drinks and then go and watch James Bond, and that happened. And I think I probably fell asleep twice.
Did you?
Yeah. So listen, there's a bit of something that I want to pick up here. We need to talk Christmas presents for customers.
Was that on the list of stuff?
Not on the list. It's on the list now.
It is on the list now.
So what's your thinking, Gavin?
Well, originally we was going to go for something alcohol-based because... like a sort of gin or a whiskey or something
DVS
like
culture.
that.
Not because you're a specialist in that arena.
No, absolutely not. I'm just a specialist. But just from the local area, I thought made sense. I'm in almost a hamper or something like that and getting that out to the customers. Maybe some cheese and some beer and something like that.
Basically, Mike emailed Gavin earlier saying, should we buy a cheese hamper as a Christmas present for customers?
Yeah. Also known as a champer.
Is it?
No.
Well, it is now. DVS champer.
That's staying. They're done.
What do you reckon?
Yes.
Do we do
Yes.
alcohol, which is safe for DVS, or something a bit risky like buying cheese?
Well, it's better than the condoms you bought.
What?
That is very true.
I've got an entire section.
So we've jumped straight to the condoms.
We have, yeah.
What's a good case in point? So let's talk about that, Jake.
Well, I'll explain the backstory.
Backstory to condoms.
So the backstory is Hike Vision have got these events, the Insight events, really good. The first one was today, so this one was recorded on a Tuesday. It went really well. All over the country, DVS is attending. As part of us being there, we were allowed to provide giveaways. It could only fill a fishbowl, which is massive, by the way. It's more like an astronaut's helmet when I saw it.
More than
an astronaut's what, sorry?
Hat, not helmet. We were sort of tossing up some ideas of what we should go for.
You're not doing well here, pal. I'll be honest with you.
And I was a bit worse for wear.
I'm waiting for the sound effect.
A bit worse for wear. And I thought, why not DVS condoms?
Yeah.
And there's justification behind it. I don't want to go into the puns too much, but sort of supporting your growth.
Do it. Do some more.
Screwing the competition, all that sort of thing, light fluffy banter. But the campaign was pulled.
You're joking.
Based on, what was it based on, Gav?
Feedback.
Yeah, feedback.
Feedback from customers, suppliers.
Pretty much everybody, yeah.
Customers, suppliers, everyone involved in it.
The postman.
Postman.
He said you cannot deliver with one of them on.
Anyway, we're going to put this to the listener test. So, was it a good idea to give away condoms at the Hike Vision events?
And how are they going to let us know? Do they have to get in touch?
Comment. So this is going to go out on YouTube as well as a video.
Oh, okay.
There'll be normally there's going to be loads of different angles. It'd be really well prepared.
But this one isn't.
This one's not.
We're not professionals.
This is the pilot. This is the pilot episode.
But you know what
Look
happens
at all
with
these
pilot episodes?
Look at all these strings down here.
Strings. Yeah.
You know what happens with pilot episodes, though?
They start to fly, don't they?
They don't normally go past the pilot, but
no,
hopefully this will be a multi-episode series.
Do you not remember how much I spent on this?
Yeah, £1,000.
So
Tim thinks it better.
Do a noise. Add a noise to make it more value.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I like that one.
Well, there you go.
I like that.
I didn't know that was coming.
I do.
I really like that one.
That's called harp. Well, unsurprising. That's that.
So we pretty much covered off a lot of your list, have we already?
No. Yes. No. We're on point number 2 now.
Okay.
Yeah, but we did skip a few. We're probably going back now.
Yeah, I'll take condoms off. Events, condoms, bang. Anyway, go to the events. They're really good. We'll be there. It's worth it. No condoms.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, so we're going to play...
It's a great event, by the way.
Just 1 minute sales pitch. Now, I have got an intro. I don't know what this sounds like yet.
Is this a game?
This is a game.
Okay.
So I'm going to do the intro just so it's between segments, yeah?
Okay.
Oh, this is nice. You can talk over if you want, lads.
Oh, right. Okay, so we're supposed to talk over it.
Oh, you can if you want, yeah. Right, so this game is the just 1 minute sales pitch.
Just 1 minute sales pitch. Just 1 minute sales pitch. Love it.
Oh.
So.
Can we not do that again?
Yeah, okay.
Wait.
Best voices.
Just 1 minute sales pitch. Just 1 minute sales pitch.
There we go.
Yeah. Straight
into the applause.
Wow.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a subject.
Okay.
You talk about that subject for 1 minute.
Does it have to fill a 1 minute?
It has to. I'm going to have a countdown and everything. Yeah.
And you have to keep going for a minute?
You have to keep talking for a minute. You're not allowed to hesitate, 0 repetition, and you're not allowed to deviate from the subject. So I'll name something like headphones. And
it can't be less than a minute?
No.
Okay.
So the job is, one person is doing the talking for a minute. The other 2 people, me and Dave, have got to call them out on when they hesitate. When
and
they
then you stop, and then it's whoever finishes off.
Okay.
Yeah. Dave listens to Radio 4 all the time. Forgot about that.
I don't, obviously.
The second Gavin, you go first. The person who has the least amount of stops during the 1 minute wins the prize, which is
the
sweets over there, which I was supposed to retrieve before the recording of the podcast. They were actually donated by our sponsor today, which is Westgate Security Electrical.
Okay, wicked.
Actually, no, they sponsor this section, not the podcast.
Just this section.
All right, so you're not going to give them all the glory then?
No. I almost did, but then I just thought I'm making this all up as I go along.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So if anyone's watching or listening and they want,
so basically, when we play this game, somebody has to send something in
as a
that
prize.
We have to play for as a prize. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So do you know what you're playing for that?
We do accept donations via PayPal.
You're playing for this as well.
Oh, so you get 2.
So you get a bottle each. Did you fill them up with liquid? No. Why is this one warm?
What?
Oh,
give me that
3.
one. Give me that one. Don't worry about that. Gavin.
Yes.
You've got to talk for 1 minute on the subject of access control. Go.
Access control. You spell it ACCESSCONTROL.
Repetition. You said S twice.
Yeah. You
can't.
You said CC.
Piss off, man. That's how you spell it.
Yeah, no.
That's how you spell it.
That's how the game works.
Right, you keep your hands open. 1.
Like, okay, I've got
5 seconds.
You can't do that. That's how you spell it.
Yeah, but you
I didn't repeat the spelling of it.
Right, your time starts.
No, I've done now.
Now.
But he messed up. It's my
hesitation. Another point. Go. Right, ready? You're on 8 seconds.
So whose go is it?
No, it's back to Gavin. He's got to finish a minute.
Oh,
access
right.
control. Yeah.
Right, so it's got to still keep going.
Keep going. Yeah.
It's better if we just take it in turns. So he finishes and I start, and whoever zeroes out is the winner.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah. So like, I interrupt him, and then it goes to me.
Okay, that's a much better rule. That's much better.
Whoever zeroes out wins. Yeah.
That's perfect. Okay, so right.
I get it now. Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's much better rules.
Sorry about that.
So the rules I said earlier, much better.
Radio 4. I think that was the Radio 2 one.
So, sorry, I was just trying to interrupt it. 3, 2, 1. Over to you, Dave.
So access control is used for securing premises by securing the means of entry into a building and then not allowing you out if you had something on the other side to stop you getting out, like a something. What are you looking at me?
Stop. You said something twice.
I did, yeah.
Okay.
You put me off by
it was
looking at me.
Joe, it's hard. This game's hard.
This game is really hard. Are you ready?
I don't know anything about access control.
I do, though.
Okay.
We can
I can't say access control either because I would have picked up on that. Because is it the other?
No, it
person
doesn't matter
says?
what you say. It's like what you
me?
say twice now, so you can't say the same thing twice. But you can say it if you haven't already said it.
We're at 20 seconds. Access control is incredibly handy for getting into places, often electrical, and sometimes not.
I'm so glad you're not an installer.
That's really
I think
hard.
you might be done.
Yeah, I think
That's
you're
really
done.
hard.
Yeah. Back to Gavin.
I'm sweating. That was really hard.
Oh, yeah.
Right, we're at 32 seconds. Ready, Gav?
Okay, there are a number of different mechanisms you can use for access control. You can use a key, a fob, a card, your face, your finger. They're known as biometrics. Other ways to gain access is to kick the door in.
True. You said access twice. Mate, you're at 47. So you win if you get it all the way 13.
I know.
What happened there, Gav?
I'd run out of stuff to talk about.
You know when I said manually, I meant key.
I know.
And key fob. Right, ready? 47, go.
So lots of different brands out there, from Hikvision to Suprema. They can be battery backed up. They can be running different cable. They can be.
You said they
installed
can.
in
You said they can twice.
Oh, you mother.
All I've got to do is 6 seconds.
Yeah, you'll struggle with that.
Yeah, that's far too long for you.
Yeah. Access control rhymes with tiny hole. That's deviation in there from the point.
Massively. That's mental. You couldn't even do 6 seconds.
I couldn't think of anything.
You couldn't
I'm actually sweating because I'm so anxious.
Do 6 seconds. So what have we left? Because it's on Gavin to finish it out now.
58.25 seconds.
Okay,
right, ready?
You only has to
all you have to do is
mumble
say
now.
access control. Ready?
Access control operates.
Yeah.
Do the sound
Oh,
effect.
yeah. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Studio.
I think you might need to label them.
I know.
Well, I was supposed to write it on beforehand, but
But you didn't.
I didn't.
You didn't.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so what's
Well,
next on the
congratulations,
agenda?
guys. You've won the 2 bottles there. They're coming home with you. And we've got
Thank you.
sweets over there, which we will get later.
Thank you. So
Can
Westgate.
I have one?
Yeah, go on. You can have
Oh,
one.
thanks.
Right, okay. So now we're over to the customer calls. So,
Do you know this bit I'm actually excited about?
okay.
Is someone calling in?
It's not a customer call. What it is we're going to give customers the opportunity to send us a voice note, and then we can play it out, asking us questions, giving us
So
talk about
anything they want to
anything at all. You can send it via WhatsApp. So our WhatsApp
not
number.
even related to the industry if they don't want.
Nothing
They
at
could
all.
be anything.
Right. So these are customers that have sent. We've got 3
Okay.
So
So you've actually got 3
all
already.
week. Yeah. All week I've been asking. Just through Instagram.
So it took you a week to get 3, yeah?
Yeah.
Well done.
Ready? It's a good
Go on
producer. Right. So this is number 1. I can't remember who they are, but obviously at the end we'll remember.
Yeah, yeah.
Hiya, this is Tony from up north. I just wanted to know if it's as great as it is down south as everyone says it is. I know that lucky guy Gavin keeps going down there every now and then. Just wanted to know if I should bother making the trip down. And also, Dave, what's your favourite camera, mate?
So we got 2. There's 2.
So
Jake.
Tony from up north very much sounded
That's
like
Jake.
somebody I know trying to put on a bit of an accent.
That was
there.
it was like 3 accents in one.
What I
then.
liked is that, he did the whole of north. He started off
Hiya,
at the
this is
east
Tony
coast
from up north.
and went
Where
over
went
to the
to
west
Ireland.
coast. Yeah. He went right from Yorkshire right over to Liverpool, going via Manchester on the way through, which
So that
is
was
good.
Jake.
Bit weird,
that
but
was
carry on.
Jake.
Do you want to answer Tony's question, or should we just ignore him?
We can answer
Which
it.
bit do you want me to answer?
You answer the
my
old part.
question. Right, I'll answer my part. Oh, sorry, my phone's ringing. Is the north as good as the south, or vice versa? I'm obviously from up north, and I love it where I live. I bloody love it. I do.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, but I do travel a lot, and I spend a lot of time down in Cardiff, which I also love as well.
Nice.
I am half Welsh.
Indoctrinated.
Yeah, that'll do. I'm not half Welsh really, but you know what I mean. I class myself as a.
So it's
I
both
spend a lot of
equally as
time.
lovely.
But absolutely 100%.
Heard it here first,
yeah.
guys. Dave, I believe I had a question for you as well.
I did have a question, and thanks for raising that valid point, Tony. Lots of people do ask me what my favourite camera is, and my.
Do you know what? Before you say, I actually want to know what the answer to this is.
Well,
In fact-
we're going to find out.
what now?
Yeah, my favourite camera right now is the new 8 megapixel colour view turret, the 2387 G2. By far, my favourite.
You just did a video
camera
on
right
that
now. Just about to do one on it. It's
Okay,
only
right,
just
yeah.
on its way over.
And what does it do to you, Dave? What does it make you feel like inside?
Warm and fluffy.
There you go.
There you go.
Just like that.
Like
Yeah.
rainbows.
So obviously, a question from Tony. These other 2 are actually from customers. I thought maybe just 3 to
So,
get.
who's the next customer that we're going to hear from?
We're
then?
about to find out.
Hiya, this is Tony
Oh,
from
bloody hell.
Liverpool. I just wanted to know, Dave, if
Sorry,
you think there's going to
people.
be a better technology than colour view that's going to tackle those night times coming up soon. Oh, and is Jake as handsome as he looks on camera?
Right, let me answer the end bit of that. No, he is not.
Yeah. Thank you for clarifying that, Gavin. And I'm very sorry for anyone from Liverpool who just have to be subjected to that, because I have no words.
Bit of a weird thing to say there.
for that. So we've had 2 Tonys, weirdly.
I know, yeah.
So 2 Tonys.
Well, from different parts of the country. So
Well, close though, because
Maybe different dads.
maybe different dads. Yeah.
Maybe.
And to answer your question, Tony, is there a better technology than the colour view at night? Now,
no. I think I think what Tony says, if I remember, is there going to be a development? Basically, is colour view going to get better? It's already.
So to answer your question,
pretty good.
Jake, thank you for raising the question. Is colour view
Tony,
is
but yeah.
by far one of the best technologies on the marketplace? With the chipset, the wide aperture, etc. Is it going to be improved? Yeah, absolutely. They'll always continue to improve it via hardware and algorithm, etc. And I do think it will improve even more than it is now.
Yeah.
But again, we're probably about 12 months away from a big improvement from that.
But anyway, yeah. Sorry. So this is the final. This is the only real. All right, you got me. I was the past 2 Tonys. This is the only real one we've got.
Oh God!
okay.
Here's another Tony from Barry.
Yeah.
No, don't take the piss. This is actually a customer. So
Okay.
have respect for it.
Right, this is Tony from Wales, up in the valleys, yeah? This is a question for any of the boys on the panel, especially that good-looking one, Jake. If you were stuck on a desert island with any kind of camera or CCTV equipment, what would it be and why? Love the podcast. Listen all the time. See you later. Bye.
It's weird. This is the first
Brilliant.
podcast we've done.
It's funny how we can see into the future and come back. And then I got a bit of before you jump in, Gavin, give your verdict on this. I do have a bit of an issue with the question that was raised, in the fact that if you're on a desert island, why the could you want CCTV on there? Because there's no power anyway.
Could use one of those solar panel things.
No,
Hike vision ones.
don't need it.
Well, this is the thing, Dave. I was thinking if you had one of those scopes that was fully charged, you could use that to hunt animals. You see, you could find that.
Yeah.
And then what you could do then is like set up traps for them. You know, garrote an animal, skin it,
I love it.
Eat it.
Yeah.
So that's who's going for that then?
Yeah, I'm with Gav on that one. Yeah, the monocular, thermal
The monocular.
I'd probably go for a lovely.
The monocular.
What's your choice?
I'd probably go for a lovely Supreme Access Control Unit.
Okay. And again, anybody who had to be subjected from that who is from Wales, we apologise.
For the record, I am Welsh. You can't do me for that. I mean, Liverpool and the other cross top of England that I just did at the start.
Are we please going to have some actual customers next
Yeah, so,
week,
like I said at the beginning, send your voicemails, any questions at all, any input at all, that's fine.
It does feel like gardener's question time, this.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, they weren't that varied, to be honest. Some of the people that sent these questions didn't really have a lot of background knowledge on the industry.
Thank you for taking the time to record them, Jake, though.
That's all right. Tony's.
Tony's.
Right, so now, next we've got Gavin is fact up.
Oh, Gavin's fact up. I love it.
Do you need time to think of one?
Which one would you like me to pull out the bag? I mean, I have many. I'll tell you what I'm going to go with.
Do you want intro music?
Yeah, please.
What do you want?
Got intro music. Just play
anything.
I want something.
Give you background music. Hang on.
Give me some background music. Something that's going to be
royalty free.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the first edition of Gavin's Fact Up, and I'm going to go with one that is probably my favourite. This was told to me probably about 8-9 years ago, and it still remains one of my favourite facts ever. The two gentlemen at the side of me actually know this fact, and when I told them, they couldn't believe it. They had to go and check it out themselves, that it was that mind-blowing. So what I'm about to tell you now is literally going to blow your mind, and it will continue to blow the mind for another few weeks. And
it's quite an intro to the fact you've got there, Gav.
It is, yeah, no, but it's a big fact. Just let me pull this one out of the bag. And there was a little clue to what I'm going to do.
Little prelude. Go on then.
Little prelude. So every single bag of crisp goes out of date on a Saturday.
Oh,
can we prove that now?
What?
This is true.
Is it?
It's true.
Absolutely true.
That is true.
Why?
And
I need a reason why.
The real reason why is because they cannot actually give you an exact day that the crisps go out of date, so they just pick a random Saturday.
Is this all Walkers, all McCoys?
All mainstream crisps, so McCoys, Walkers, KP, the lot.
That is spooky.
It's mental.
Sorry, it's only the background music.
So if you're now, sorry guys, so if you're now driving in your van, don't do this while you're driving. Pull over safely, yeah. Take out your bag of crisps that you have in your lunchbox, or you can take out your lunchbox first and then take out your bag of crisps, whichever way you want to do it.
Yeah.
And then have a look at the date on the back of that bag of crisp, and
it will be a Saturday.
It absolutely will be a Saturday.
Yes.
There we go.
Well, that's it.
Is that us
We've
done?
come to the end, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what.
That's the agenda.
We completed podcast world now.
Well, I might have to do some editing and actually put it out there first, but yes. Nailed it, one of those.
Well done.
Go on, just pass it on, daisy chain it, which I learnt the other day. Hang on, the mic, there we go.
Oh, that felt weird.
Yeah, just tore me ACL.
So what happens from here then, Jake?
Right, so if you enjoyed that, well, you got to subscribe.
Subscribe.
However you're listening to this, I don't know. I don't know how you get it out onto those big players. But hopefully we're out there. Let us know what you're listening to on there, guys.
Leave us a comment.
Do all the usual stuff that you do with your podcasts. And if you're watching on YouTube, definitely subscribe. Obviously, this guy does proper content.
This guy.
Every Tuesday. Leave a comment. Let us know what you hear more of. Make sure you send in your audio clips. And apart from that,
where do you want to send them to? I've got an email address we can use.
Go on.
askdvs@dvs.co.uk.
So send all your content that you want in this podcast
to askdvs@dvs.co.uk.
Perfect.
Ask DVS.
And obviously, make sure you follow us on social media for all the behind the scenes
stuff. And all the bands.
All the bands.
We will start giving some stuff away on these as well.
Yeah, and I'm just going to play the outro music.
What? We got outro music?
That's not playing. Oh, well. Hang on.
No.
Just bring Tony back.
That's not Tony. I'm going to have to learn how to use that, aren't I? Hang on.
You are, yeah.
That's very quiet. Outro music.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, so once this song ends, that's it, it's done. So, got 3 seconds. See you later, guys.
Bye.
Cheers.
I thought it was going to be like 3 minutes and 50 seconds song.
You have to have the last word, didn't you, Tate?
Yeah.